Hey guys, good evening. Darius is too damn extra. That head is huge, ain't it? Ooh, that boy got a head on him and a little chicken neck. All right, guys, let's hear what Beloved's saying. I think she said something about she was in the hospital for 3 days. She just came out the hospital for 3 days ago. Um, Trying to do her thing in her way of I guess trying to uh, eat better, be healthier. I don't know, lose some weight or something like that. But she kind of did it in the wrong way. She switched gears and she, I guess, was doing the juicing for an X amount of time. And you know, when you're doing juicing and you're eating all these fruits and stuff, you know, there's certain fruits that are good for you and there's certain fruits that are not good for you. And so when you're juicing and you're just constantly shitting out, and I'm going to say that, shitting out everything, you can actually shit out all of your electrolytes from your stools, from your intestines, your urine, and everything. Basically, that's what happened to Beloved Life. Listen, guys. You hear her? Yes. Yeah, just 3 days ago. She just got out the hospital 3 days ago. Beloved, sometimes Beloved tried to do a little too much. Her and Mr. Nate. You know, I remember one time when they was doing that flesh in the stool type of thing. Then I remember they were doing some other kind of vegan or keto or some stuff. So I guess she was trying to do her thing the way she wanted to do it, instead of getting rules and regulations from her doctor to let her know if this is okay to do, is this okay to eat, is this okay to do this in this way. Well, I think Beloved was juicing for an X amount of time, and then she switched gears, guys. She switched gears and she went to, now, mind you, Darius, be quiet. Let me just explain myself. Hold on, guys. All right. And so she switched gears from juicing. So when you're constantly juicing, I don't know if she was eating or not. Although you may juice and you may do a juice, juicing in the morning, and it keeps you, kind of full for a while. But in between that, your body needs the nutrition, the iron, the calcium, the potassium, the electrolytes. It needs all of that in your body. And what Beloved did when she switched gears from the juicing, she went to the water. She went to just only drinking water. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? You basically damn near killed yourself trying to do whatever you was doing in your way, instead of consulting it with your doctor first and foremost. Okay. So what happened with Beloved Life, and I don't want to misconstrue what I'm saying. Um, she switched gears from the juicing and then she only was drinking water, So basically you're starving your body of the things that you need in your body. Again, your potassium, your iron, your electrolyte, your magnesium, you know what I mean? You need all of this, your potassium, your vitamin C, your vitamin A, you know what I mean? So what she did was switching that gear, and when you're juicing, it makes you constantly go to the bathroom and move your bowels. Of course, you should know, because of the fruit intake that you're blending and you're drinking as a smoothie. And it's going to make you go to the bathroom. It's going to make you shit out everything that you take in. So what she did was she exhausted her um, electrolytes, her potassium, her magnesium, her everything in her intestines and in her bladder. Okay, she lost. Oh my God, she lost her electrolytes. She exhausted all of her electrolytes out of her body, so they had to re you know, I don't know the exact word to use for it, but they had to like almost reconstructing her all over again. Now, they explained to her that, because what she did and how she thought she was doing good with what she was doing, she she exceeded everything that she needed in her body, all the nutrition and all the electrolytes, the zinc, the magnesium, everything that she exhausted, the potassium, all of this, she exhausted it. She pushed everything out through the intestines and through the urinary tract. Okay, so they had to replenish her body. You know, you guys get me what I'm saying. They had to replace all the stuff back in her. They had to, to give her these medicines and everything to, put back in her body, because they said, what could have happened was, because she exhausted everything that was in her body and pushed it out, she could have died. She could have had a heart attack. Beloved was laying around for like 2 or 3, 4 days, and Mr. Nate was asking her, are you okay, honey? And she says, oh, I'm just tired, because she was trying to do her thing in her way of, I guess, call herself trying to, I don't know, lose some weight, or reconstruct her system, her body, her mind, her soul, her everything. And what she did, she pushed every good thing that she needed in her body out of her body, through the intestinal tract, through the bladder tract. You know what I mean? So they had to almost reconstruct her again, all over again. They had to replace all that stuff that she pushed out back into her body. You know what I'm saying? They said because, she could have had a heart attack, because she was basically starving herself. Now, let me tell you something. I love water. I love water, but at a certain time of the day, I shut it off. I shut it off because I know that I kill some water, y'all. You know what I mean? And so what happens is, and I'm gonna get into it. This lady named Gina. She's a very nice looking girl. She's built up nice. She's a plus size girl, and she was doing this 75-day challenge thing. And I don't see where she lost all the weight. She was built really, really nice. She was just a plus size girl, no stomach. Her waistline was nice. She, her, chest and everything, and her hips and everything. And I'm not funny. I'm just telling you what, about the girl Gina. Go watch her. And she was doing a 75-day challenge, and she had to drink a gallon of water a day. Now, I am positively sure that Gina's body went through a shock stage, because you drinking a gallon of water in the course of a day, not all at one time, not all in one setting. You drinking a gallon of water a day, every day for 75 days, you should be dried up and look like a damn bone. That girl could have nearly killed herself doing that. You know what I'm saying? So when you're drinking the water, what is the water going to do, guys? The water is going to make you full, correct? What is the water going to do? Your urine is yellow when it comes out, but when you finish flushing your kidneys so hard, you're putting stress on them kidneys, and drinking all that water like that every day, a gallon of water, that puts stress and strain on your kidneys, and all of a sudden after a while, your urine will become clear as the water that you drink. That is telling you the indication of you pushing out all the good things that you need in your body. And this is what Beloved did. She pushed out all the things that she needed in her body. So she said that she don't know if they was going to send her home with potassium pills to take, because she pushed all the potassium out. She pushed all the fiber out. She pushed all the magnesium out of her body. She pushed all her electrolytes out of her body. And I can imagine, with her pushing all the electrolytes out of her body, she became bleary, real bleary, and weakened, because she said she got weak. And then she started sleeping, and she was sleeping and sleeping and sleeping, not knowing that she was basically almost sleeping herself away from Mr. Nate and her children. She felt weak, and she told him, you got to take me to the hospital. I got to go. Okay. She was throwing up everything because there was nothing in her. There was no food to travel through her intestines or anything. She was only drinking water. She went from smoothies to water. The smoothies itself make you consistently go to the bathroom and shit. And then you switch gears, and you went to the water. You pushed out everything in your body. You were dying slowly, sis, and you didn't even realize it. And like the doctors told you, you could have had a heart attack. And Mr. Nate just got concerned and said, are you okay? She was sleeping and sleeping and sleeping and sleeping because she was weak. Everything in her was weak. Everything that which was in her, she pushed out when she switched that gear and started drinking that water. And only water, you were basically starving yourself. So she was throwing up everything when she told Mr. Nate, go get her some coconut water. She tried to drink that. She threw up because really, truth be told, everything that she had in her, she pushed it out. There was nothing left in her body. You know what I mean? So they had to almost reconstruct her body on the inside to get her electrolytes back up, to get her potassium to a certain level. You know what I mean? Because basically, truth be told, Beloved could have had a heart attack. Beloved is 50 or 51 years old. Baby, I don't know. I don't know. You got to think, Miss Beloved. Come on now. Use your head for more than a hat rack. I'm glad that you okay. I am really glad that you okay and everything. But sometimes, when you do things, your way, it doesn't go good. Consult your doctor first and foremost at all costs to ask your doctor, is this okay to do? Like I said, the girl Gina, who was doing the 75-day challenge and drinking a gallon of water a day, I don't know how she survived that. And like I said, I love water and I drink water every day. I make sure I, get my intake of my water. But at a certain time, because I go to the bathroom, my body doesn't hold fluid. I go to the bathroom, I urinate very well. You know what I mean? But sometimes, I used to drink so much water till when I look and I said, hey, my urine don't have no yellow in it, because I was pushing out all the good stuff in my body. It's okay to drink water in a moderation way. You don't have to overlog your stomach or your kidneys or your bladder with water, as long as you get that water intake in your body, you don't have to drink a damn gallon of water a day because you're going to kill your damn self. You can have an overlog. And this is basically what happened to Beloved Life. She pushed everything out of her because she switched gears from smoothies to drinking the water. You already damn near was like consider starving yourself when you was drinking the smoothies because when you make the smoothies and you drink that in the course of the day, you're eating or drinking nothing else. And then all of a sudden you switch gears and you went to the water. So you're drinking smoothies and the water. You pushed all of it out. She even said it on the video and I said it when she started talking. I said, I can bet you she pushed all her electrolytes out. And that's exactly what she did. And her potassium, okay, and magnesium, or whatever they call it. Um, her, electrolytes, um, everything. She just pushed everything out. So I'm glad she's okay. She looks okay. She looks like she needs to rest though. And you can see that Beloved is aging. You can see it very clearly. Okay. But this Darius boy right here, I don't know what's going on with that head. That head is huge. I have to say his head is huge. They do got some big heads now. But overall, I'm glad that she's okay. So maybe she may tell you guys a little bit about what took place. And she said she told her husband to um go get her some coconut water. She took a bath in some Epsom salt. She said it made her feel better. But then when Nate gave her that coconut water, she threw it up all in the tub. She sat in the tub from 1 o'clock in the morning to morning time. When Mr. Nate, well, I guess he went in the bathroom to get washed up and everything. She could have slid down up under the water. She could have drowned if she fell asleep or whatever. Let me tell you how good our God is, and He's an awesome God who watches over us, who strengthens us, who give us the will and the knowledge and wakes us up in the morning. That's why I say, good morning, Jesus. Whoo, how I love you so much because He is real. You understand? So just like she said, she's glad to be alive. And I'm glad that you're alive, Miss Beloved. But just got to take better care of yourself, sweetheart. Okay? So let's just hear what she's talking about with extra Darius. Want to be girly, girly, girly. And honey, you would never be a woman. You can be just as dainty and whatever, however you are. That's who you are. That's your character. Hey, I respect you in every way. I don't discriminate the LGBT. That's your way of living. That's who you are. Kudos to you, bro. But you don't got to be so extra, Darius. All right? You see what I'm saying? He's too extra. You know, he just got to act so girly. And you're not a girl, Joe. Okay? All right, guys. So let's just hear a little bit of this. I'm glad you're all right, Miss Beloved. And basically, she should not even be sitting here doing a video with him. She should be best, laying down and eating some nutritional foods to, replenish her body, get her body back together. You're not a young woman anymore, beloved. You're 50 years old and you're doing too many switching gears on this. When you want a keto diet, then you want to do this other type of diet, then you want to do a mukbang, eating all this accessory of foods and stuff, and then you want to, oh God, it's just all too much. It's too much, honey. You got to give something up. I know you're about grinding and making that money, but let me tell you how that money and everything that you own and you got will be here when you shut your eyes. So you need to take better care of yourself, beloved. So let's hear what Darius saying with his extra self. He swear he a girl. Look at that head, that big ass head. That boy got a head on him. All right, so I'm just glad Miss Beloved is all right. I'm glad you're okay, Miss Beloved. Let's hear a little bit about Miss Dainty over here. Daisy. Daisy doing too much. Yeah, they told her, what she did. She damn near almost took. She almost killed herself with that. The way she did that, because she pushed everything out of her body. That's why she became so weak, and they had her in ICU. They literally put her in the ICU room. ICU. That's critical. That's serious. That could be very much so critical. They had to put her in the ICU room. You know, and thank God she pulled through. Thank God that she pulled through. Listen, that damn boy head is huge. Oh, good God, that food is going to his damn head. But at any rate, guys, that's what I wanted to, to say to you guys that, um, she was in the hospital and everything. Because when I saw the video, I was like, hey, oh my God, Beloved was in the hospital, and she was laying in the bed and she, was talking about what happened to her and everything, and I just thank God to be the glory that she's okay. I just thank God that she's okay. Thank you, God. God, you are so awesome. Because without you, we're nothing. We're absolutely nothing without you, Lord. So let's get back into the video. Let's see what he's talking about. Look at this boy head. Look at this boy head. Good God Almighty. All right, let's listen. Yeah, you did. Okay. He's so extra. Yes, thank God that they got her body back together. But now she has to take precautionary measures. And I don't know, she may have to take medicine now. I'm not sure. I don't know. But I know that the moment she started talking, and when she said she was so weak that she had to go to the hospital, she was throwing up and everything. The meaning of the definition of the throwing up is why she was throwing up, because there was nothing left in her body. Through the smoothie thing she was doing, um, and then switch a gear and went to the water drinking. She pushed everything in her body she needed out. And they said, that could have caused her to have a heart attack, you know. But thank you, Jesus. God, Lord, I love you so much. Come on, eat, beloved, eat. Okay, so let's just give an honor to God and praise and glory to our Heavenly Father up above, who strengthens us, who allows us to wake up in the morning with breath in our body and just say, "Good morning, Jesus. How I love you so much." Okay, so I'm not going to hold this video too long. I'm going to go ahead and finish watching this video. I thought that Miss Beloved would talk about it. She probably will when she feels up to it. That was a pretty good scare for her. All right. Now I'm going to give it just a minute and see if she's going to mention anything about it. Okay, guys. So I'm going to go ahead and end this video. So if you should understand the video, like the video, share the video with anyone, everyone, everywhere. Listen, as being 66 years old, you know what I mean, have to take care of yourself. You know what I mean? And be very, very careful and cautious of what you consume and take in your body and what you push out your body. We need potassium, not a lot, because sometimes your potassium can be too high and they want to bring it down to a level. You understand? Because too high of a potassium can cause you can have a heart attack as well, or stroke or whatever. Um, um, Not enough potassium, you may have to go on potassium pills, okay? Your electrolytes, always try to have you. I'm going to show you guys, Lord, spare my life, health, and strength tomorrow, what I keep in my refrigerator in case I drink too much water and I lose, too much out peeing. I got electrolyte. I'll show you guys tomorrow, Lord's will. And, yeah, so you just got to take better care of yourself, you know. Eat fruits, certain types of fruits because fruits has a lot of sugar. You know what I mean? I love tomatoes. And, I used to tell, um, I think it was one of my friends or something. And I used to say, I love tomatoes, And I said, it's a good fruit. And someone said that she says to me, that's not a fruit. That's the vegetable. And I said, oh no, sweetheart, that's a fruit. She couldn't believe it. She just could not believe it. But yeah, just try to take care of yourself, eat in a very perspective way, eat in a very moderating way, moderation way, you know what I mean? Um, and just try to maintain your body. And when you eat, always have a vegetable available on your plate, you know. But I don't know what she was trying to do or how she was doing it, but she damn near killed herself. She damn near killed herself, you know. All right, guys. So please, again, like, share, comment. Come on in and share the video. Come on in and support the channel, guys. There's a bio. My Cash App is down in the bio. Remember this. I am not begging. I am not pleading. I am not asking to borrow. I'm just saying, if you like this channel, support this channel. All right, guys. See, she drinking all that water again. She gonna push everything out again. She just drank a big bottle of water. She just drank that big bottle of water, and she just came out the hospital. All right. All right, guys. Love you guys. Have a good night. It's getting late, and I want to finish watching this and get me some sleep. Bye, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. Stay positive, stay blessed, keep the peace, stay out of trouble, and let no hurt, harm, or danger come against you. Always remember that God is first and foremost in our life. He is the head of your life, of my life, and everyone's life in this world who allows us to wake up with breath in our body. Again, good morning, Jesus. How I love you so much. Take care, guys. Bye. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you enjoyed, please like, comment, share, thumbs this video up. Reach over there, hit that notification bell so that you could be notified of all of Anastasia GHIRADELLI'S World's videos. Okay? And again, support the channel. My Cash App is down in the bio. Come on in the room, support this channel. Again, I ain't begging. I ain't begging. I ain't borrowing. But if you want this channel to continue, please reach on over there and go in that bio and go ahead and help this channel out. Love you guys. Bye.